The following contest is the WarGames match! The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, WarGames officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the WarGames begin!
You know I'll win.
Introducing first, from New York, Princess Dizzy.
She is approaching this WarGames cage with a look of total confidence on her face.
And we know exactly why. Tonight, the numbers game plays in her team's favor. For her, help is on the way.
But let's not forget that she has to endure a one-on-one cage match until that help arrives. She could be out of commission by the time her backup gets there.
I'm not so sure that's in the cards. She's been training for this and planning. She's ready to survive anything to win the war.
All right, I love this guy.
And from out of this world, weighing in at 130 pounds,
There is perhaps no greater challenge than the one this man is about to face. WarGames, one of the most brutal contests a superstar could find themselves in.
And he has plenty of cause for concern because shortly after that bell rings, he'll find himself outnumbered.
He has to be prepared for an onslaught like no other. Does he stand his ground and try to fight it? Or give his opponents the runaround until help arrives?
Well, he's got 2 rings worth of room to work with. But in WarGames, there are no easy answers or surefire solutions. First 2 competitors in WarGames facing off against each other, setting the pace to kick things off.
These first few minutes of the match are crucial, Cole. If you're going to end up at a numbers disadvantage soon, this is the time to even the odds before the next competitor even has a chance to come in. On the other hand, if you're going to end up with the advantage, then you have the opportunity to wound your prey sooner rather than later.
Absolutely, Corey. These opening moments are so important, so vital in a match like this.
Caught with that sharp elbow.
Nice Japanese arm drag. Turns it around. And she got sent hard into the opposite ring. Brought down with a DDT.
Oh, that was just malicious.
Kicks to the cranium of their opponent.
That's going to be a moment you want to forget it very soon.
Find some payback with their own reversal.
In a WarGames match, when there's no escape, I have to think that cardio becomes a factor.
Oh, yeah. WarGames pushes your stamina to its absolute limit. There's no room inside that cage to pull up a chair and catch your breath. You've got to go all out from the moment you step foot in there. Gentlemen, the advantage has officially shifted.
Taking on an immense amount of punishment right now.
Yeah, he's got to find some respite here.
And walking through the structure door, this is where nightmares become reality. Now starts to fight out with some punches to the gut.
Inverted suplex.
clothesline to cut off the attack.
Hammerlock.
Hammerlock DDT, just devastating.
Right to the kidneys from behind. Boom! What a counter! And oh my God, what a forearm!
Right to the jaw. And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Punch right to the face.
Boom on the jaw.
Oh, right across the solar plexus.
And with his coming entrant, the teams will officially be evened up.
Like a bat out of hell and about to even things up in WarGames.
Uh-oh, this is risky. This is dangerous. From the top.
And you have to think the effects of that maneuver are going to linger.
Textbook jumping clothesline.
Oof.
Uh-oh.
I don't know how you recover from that. Big splash.
German suplex. German suplex.
Ooh, bullseye.
Caught with an knee.
Without a care in the world, tossing flesh onto metal.
We've got a numbers advantage incoming as the countdown is about to run out. Chicken wing.
Shows great wherewithal there.
The holding cage has been opened and we're about to see a bit of a handicap match here, gentlemen. Suplex. Gosh. He just grabbed what could be a game changer, adding an advantage on top of an advantage. Adding some extra spice to the numbers advantage by coming in armed to the teeth.
We got a little tandem offense in our future.
Just mounted with punches and not climbing into the ring. Pretty much entering a war zone. He gets manhandled over into the opposite ring. Attacking the leg there. Oh, for the arm bar. Got the leg and
Elbow lands hard.
and the rolling nest snap.
Clock counting down. A sigh of relief can surely be breathed once the next competitor enters. From the top.
Savage stomp right to the arm.
Got him in him.
Double foot stomp.
That could be the last dagger to the heart.
He's able to counter that. Oh, God, what an elbow.
Oh, turned that around and planted them.
From the opposition.
Rear view.
Big take.
Pile driver.
Can that be it? Can that be all he needs?
Michinoku driver.
Vicious knee.
Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook.
The cross armbar was locked in good, but a great counter there.
Roundhouse kick. Man. Listen to this place. It's unreal. The
The decibel level in here right now is breaking glass. These fans are on fire.
Going to the top rope.
Oh, gosh. That looked like a bad hammer.
Counting down the seconds until this match becomes a bit lopsided.
Cage opens and the strategy now has to be to take charge, play the numbers game to your advantage now.
Giving her team the advantage, but she's looking for her own advantage now. Big boot. What a raucous crowd here tonight.
Bringing the numbers advantage to greater heights by introducing weaponry to the battle.
Looks like they're bringing additional firepower, but what is now essentially a handicap match. And her situation took a turn for the worse there.
Yeah, this is where her resiliency gets put to the test. Entering the ring and assessing the situation.
And he finds himself on the receiving end again.
Yeah, any advantage he had just slipped away here. Goodness gracious, destruction everywhere.
No finish shot echoing through the arena.
That will get your attention. She dodges out of the way.
Things will get back to an even playing field.
Both feet covering it. What's he doing? This.
There is no way she gets up from that.
And with the next combatant on their way, it looks like things are close to a fair fight once again.
Tossed clear across that gap and crashing down into the opposite ring.
Slam the door shut and brace for impact. WarGames are now officially underway.
This is the moment it's all been building to. The ultimate test for these teams begins now.
Down into the inverted DDT. These superstars must be out of their minds fighting in there.
They know exactly what they're doing. They're trying to win at all costs.
Standing Spanish fly. Are you kidding me? Incredible. Taking off the kick.
That hit flush, he ate all of it. He is locked in. Is she really going to do this? Is she serious?
No.
The amount of precision that went into landing that dive, there was absolutely
Going forward again.
Jeez, no way he's getting up from that.
Taking things to the... Oh, no. Here we go. My goodness, the human skeleton shouldn't have to endure a smash like that.
climbing up the wall now, and he's got some crazy...
Shoulders are down. Sent into the corner. She reverses and creates an opportunity.
A string of counters.
Oh, that hurt. That'll ring your bell. Has to find a way into this.
Get tossed. He might have it.
The ref breaks the pin and makes the save. And it picks up a monumental victory. And here's another look at what made that match so special. fighting the war, guys, and even though they're celebrating, you just know they're already feeling the effects of the war.
Yeah, these two teams gave it everything they had and then some. But in the end, only one team could stand tall as the victor of War Games.